Hey guys, it's Kiryu here, and I'm so excited to share with you this DIY human presence mini project featuring Home Assistant and one super tiny, cheap and useful sensor called LD2410B. I know the name is not so user-friendly and it is not easily memorable, but the steps that you are about to see are. I think this little guy can be a real game changer in the home automation world, but watch the entire video and decide by yourself. The LD2410B module is a high-sensitivity human presence detector that uses frequency-modulated continuous wave technology to detect human presence. It can tell if there are persons in the room, whether they're moving or still, and even calculates the distance from the module. This module gives real-time detection results and it is perfect for indoor use, but it is also rated that can work from -40 to +85 degrees Celsius. So I guess if you waterproof it somehow, it can be used outside as well. It can detect people up to 5 meters away with detection angle of around 60 degrees. And it is super cheap. It costs around $4.50 in AliExpress. Just have in mind that there are different versions of the board, so make sure to grab the LD2410B or C versions because these boards come equipped with Bluetooth and have been confirmed working with Home Assistant. You can use the links in the video description if that is easier for you. But let's see what else is needed for our DIY human presence detection along with the LD2410B module. The first thing is a USB cable that you're ready to cut. This USB cable will be used to power up the sensor, and because the sensor is so tiny and there are no USB ports on it, this is the only way. The next thing that is needed is working Home Assistant with Bluetooth support. If you don't have Home Assistant yet and you want to learn more how to get it, then join my upcoming free webinar. You can reserve your seat from the link in the video description. Going forward, the Bluetooth support in Home Assistant is also a must, as the sensor will send its data over Bluetooth Low Energy Protocol, so that some useful Home Assistant automation can be created. To have that Home Assistant Bluetooth support, either integrated Bluetooth module is needed on the device where Home Assistant is installed, as example, Raspberry Pi devices have that. The other option is some of the compatible Bluetooth dongles to be used. And last but not least, the Bluetooth proxy method described in this video of mine can be used as well. So, after I got everything that is needed, that is the LD2410B module, the Home Assistant with Bluetooth support, and a spare USB cable, it is time to start the action. I'll connect the red USB wire, which is the USB power wire, to the VCC pin on the LD2410B module, and black USB wire to the ground pin on the module. The VCC pin on the module is the highest positioned one when the sensor is facing at you, and the ground pin is the second highest. Some soldering here is needed for better and long-lasting connection. Don't be scared to solder. If I can do it, you can do it too. And if you don't have a soldering iron, just ask a friend or buy one from Amazon or AliExpress. After I'm ready, I will plug the USB cable into a USB port on any working machine, or I can use a power adapter, and I'll move my attention to Home Assistant. Before I continue to the LD2410B Home Assistant integration, I want to give you something. It is my smart home glossary that you can use as dictionary to find the meaning of the most common smart home words and abbreviations. This glossary is actually a PDF file that I created for you, and you can instantly download it from my website for free. The link can be found on your screen or in the video description. When I'm inside the Home Assistant dashboard, I'll press the C button to invoke the command search bar, and I'll start typing integrations. Then I'll select Navigate integrations. There is a good chance the LD2410B module to be auto-detected by Home Assistant. If that is not the case, I'll click on Add Integration and I'll search for LD2410 BLE. Then I'll follow the instruction to complete the setup. As end result, I'll have a new device inside Home Assistant with these entities. And now I can start creating automations and scripts. For example, when movement is detected, turn on the lights. If you have a 3D printer, you may wish to print yourself a case for this sensor, and I'll leave some links to some 3D models in the video description. I forgot to mention that it is possible to configure the settings for motion, static triggers by using a desktop software or a mobile app, but please do not change the default password or number of gates, as the Home Assistant integration may stop working. The off-the-shelf alternatives are over 10 times more expensive than this sensor. For reference, check my Aquara FP1 and Home Assistant video review. So, consider spend $5 and make your own human presence sensor. If you manage to do it, share that accomplishment in the comments by typing #PresenceSensorOwned. I promise to congratulate you personally. I'm Kirill and I'm done speaking. See you next week. Bye!